Greetings, Dr. Lim from Ajijic, Mexico. My name is David Dennis, and I am the youngest son of Dr. Clarence Dennis. Your daughter, Corinna, asked us if we could provide a brief presentation to you in honor of your retirement, and we were delighted to do it because she told us that you had mentioned Dad's name thousands of times over the years during her 47 years of life. And I can tell you that Dad very much respected all of the people that he trained in surgery. And I know very well that he was very proud of you. So congratulations on your retirement. And in addition, congratulations on your upcoming 50th wedding anniversary. Let's get started with the story.
We've got to start this over for the listening audience now. What are we talking about here?
I don't know.
Well, I was born.
No!
Let's do that. I want to hear about Dad being born. He was talking about that.
No, he wasn't.
He was too. He said I was born before I almost drowned.
That's right.
He did say that, didn't you, Dad?
I told you to get this before he had his...
I think you do have the correct order of events. I was born on Goodrich Avenue in St. Paul. I don't remember the address, but I know that at that time the house was owned by a fellow named Goodrich.
Oh, the Goodrich for whom the street was named?
Yes, and it was on Goodrich Avenue. And Goodrich and my father built houses next to each other on Linwood. And Frank Birch came along a little bit after that and joined them and built his house next to, on the other side, next to the Goodrich house.
And Frank Birch was an eye doctor.
Eye, ear, nose, and throat. He took my tonsils out with ether.
Ether?
Yeah, in my, in 740 Linwood, we didn't do that in the hospital.
You took your tonsils out at home?
Yep.
Good God, you're
George,
lucky here.
George, Clarence, Clark, and Clara Louise got the tonsils out 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that.
You mean all four?
All four.
Good God.
What's the matter with that?
Well, it just sounds a little
Why did you take the
strange.
girls' tonsils out? Why did you only
What?
Why didn't they take the girls' tonsils out? This to me is
Well, I'll
sexist.
tell you why. She hadn't been born yet.
Oh. Clara Louise had.
She did have her tonsils out.
Oh, so
And
she
she came up.
Oh, lucky.
She came up bawling like hell. My father came up and said, "Well, she isn't awake yet. She doesn't know what's going on. Don't let this upset you." That was just fine. But I went down there, and I remember they put this cone over my mouth, and they apparently poured ether on it, and all I could see was a big fireball was coming to me just like this.
That's just how it is.
Just like this big, I could hear it going like that.
Maybe that's why
A fireball?
Maybe that's why you had claustrophobia.
That's why.
These are the publications of the Department of Surgery while I was at Downstate. And all of these are medical books.
So you were there from starting in 51
51 to 72.
to 72. And then from there you went to the federal government, right?
Yeah, I went down to the National Institutes of Health, and they set up the heart. The Heart Institute had been set up just before I went down there, and I went down there to be in charge of the artificial heart program
Oh.
development.
And that was in Washington, D.C.?
No, it's in Bethesda.
It was in Bethesda, okay. And that, but you didn't stay there very long.
I stayed there 2 years and 9 months.
And then after that, where did you go?
And I went to Stony Brook.
That was Stony Brook right then, okay. So there was only one place in between Downstate and Stony Brook.
That's right.
Okay. I wasn't sure about that.
You know.
Okay.
But I'd said all this money aside, and we invested it with Mars and Power, and we did well enough so that it was possible to set up this professorship at Downstate. The state of New York is finally realizing that the sources of money are not inexhaustible, and they're talking about retrenching on the number of medical schools that they support. So that for a time it looked as though Downstate might not survive.
Oh, at all?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And but it seems to have squeaked through. But I told them that we set up this, Mary and I would set up this professorship if they could produce some additional support to keep it floating.
I think it's good to do.
Proceed.
Okay.
All right, now who's going to set the pace here? Ain't he great? And he's only 88. Now we ask you very confidentially, ain't he great? Now we say, happy returns of the day, and we tell you very confidentially, that's what we say. Hooray!
Hooray!
Speech!
I didn't realize all this was coming on. I think it's perfectly marvelous.
Yep.
Not that I agree with it.
No, of course not. Okay, everybody, we need your attention, please. Attention. It is Dad's 90th birthday. We are proud of him. He's done so well. Look at all the great people that are here. We have the first gift of the 90th birthday season, but this gift is not for Clarence. This gift is for Mary. Yay! infinite tolerance. Look what she's put together here. Thank you very much.
That's a what?
Use the metal.
Did you see the Swedish flag at Rondo's?
No, I didn't. No.
Happy birthday to you, Clarence. Happy birthday to you. I'm gonna say thank you.
Little help. Little help.
Yay!
Hey, Clarence. Clarence, you missed two. You're only 88.
He has one to grow on.
That's a great idea.
I want to see the part where you give him 90 whacks.
Dad died at the age of 96, and his memorial service was at the University of Minnesota in Minneapolis. This is a family gathering after the memorial service of many, many family members who came to honor Dad. Here is the family at Cable, Wisconsin, spreading Dad's ashes and bidding him a final goodbye. Thank you, Dr. Lynn. And from our family to yours, we wish you a very happy retirement.